Okay. Don't mind the mom hair today. Okay. It's been a day. A wonderful day, but it's been a day. All right. This is Hangman Tarot. I'm going to do a few personal readings that were kind of yanking at my heart, my intuition. I just feel a lot of things around right now. And I don't know where it's coming from, so I'm just going to pull from cards, and doing it live is a perfect way to share it with y'all. Make sure this is all going. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. We're going to get going here on our personal readings now. Not quite sure which zodiac sign this will be for, but we're going to figure it out. All right. Make sure during this video or after this video, go hit subscribe so that you can come back for all your future tarot card readings. And make sure to check in on that bell so you can get all the notifications so that you don't miss a thing over here, okay? Yeah. Going to be a Pisces. Okay, so this is going to be for a Pisces sign. Okay. And it'll just be a general reading until, you know, obviously the cards deliver more of a storyline. So, Jupiter. Alrighty. Okay, again, this is going to be for a Pisces. And again, it's going to be just a general reading until we get a storyline here with the cards and how they display. Do 2 shuffles here. Okay. All right, Pisces. Okay, so there was definitely something going on in the beginning of blessings. It's something to do with a massive amount of blessings, but almost like a gathering. So it's almost as if like maybe we're going to be discussing some type of a gathering for maybe a marriage or some sort of celebration of love that you might have had within the past. And when I'm talking past, I just feel like this is quite a ways in the past. I don't know what this is, but it's headed somewhere because we're going to be talking about basically coming into something new. So just at the moment, though, in the past, there was definitely something happening here as far as a celebration, some type of good news, and you definitely were coming together with people and you were having this, you know, this celebration for whatever type of love, you know, this was, whatever type of new beginning this was. It was almost like it was almost one of those celebrations, like it was like a public recognition or a public place to display awards, or look how amazing we are. We love each other so much that we're having a gathering that's so big that we should, you know, we should earn a reward for it. Yeah. And now heading more into the past, a little bit into the past. Again, that is where we find that celebration at. And then we come into a place of finding something new. And it's almost like a new career. So there's definitely receiving some type of loan. Maybe you were offered a loan. Maybe you were accepted for a loan. Do not mind my mom hair. Okay. I just jumped on here real quick so that I could get this off my chest. Okay. So there's definitely some type of kind of more, you know, a little ways away, like a couple months ago, maybe there was definitely for Pisces, there was definitely some sort of new beginning. So, but this next card, the 6 of Earth card, is indicating that it's something to do with career, your job, paying off debts, maybe even like being accepted for a loan, those types of things. Okay. It's definitely has drawn up since then. It has definitely drawn up some divine masculine. So it has definitely brought you into more of your masculine energy. This does not mean that you're a man. It does not mean you're a woman. It just means that you have firmed up a little bit in that masculine energy, just carrying maybe yourself a little bit more aggressively, or maybe you're a little more, you know, professional or diplomatic, or maybe you speak your mind more. Just something having to do with this job has added a little more weight to your manliness, if you will, if that helps to make this make sense. Okay. Yeah, because you're definitely finding yourself in ways since you have this new job and you have found yourself in that celebratory. You were, you know, starting in the beginning there, you definitely brought yourself into a place of celebration, victory, good news, good grace. And then you worked into a new career, new loan, or new money, new financials, maybe freed yourself of debt, but whatever it is, it actually allowed you to build into that masculine energy. So that's where you're at. You were in a very brilliant professional, speaking your mind with confidence. You had no problem dealing with issues because, again, you had that strength to carry because of whatever circumstance, this new circumstance was, whatever that was, brought you into this. So now you are in a place where you're feeling like there's just too much going on. And there's definitely a need to make a decision, and you're considering some type of an approach. So you were dealing with things, again, with that even more so heavy masculine energy. So now you're actually like, whoa, 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 there's too much shit going on, and I'm going to be playful. So now you're trying to deal with things in a more childlike way. And that doesn't mean childish. It just means childlike. It just, you know, free, abundant, happy, innocent, pure, like you've never seen it, naive. Yeah, because you're definitely wanting to feel more like you're in, you know, an idyllic time. You don't want to be in this masculine energy so much so anymore. And it's almost as if, you know, that has carried a heavy burden on you. So we are going to find out a little bit more. let's find out more on our influences. What has gotten us into this? Yeah, so you're definitely in the energy of just kind of being in a place in your type of job or your skill where you would have to go back to school to know more or to be in a bigger position. So you're in a place where you've kind of like tapped out, and you're definitely at the end of things as far as like where you can go in your job skill or your job place. Okay. Okay, so yeah, again, here comes that. We've got 8 of Earth, 6 of Earth, 3 of Earth, 2 of Earth. So we're definitely in this earthy place. So we are screaming Earth sign here. So yeah, you're a plenty in your job. You have won awards even. I mean, it's appearing like you have such a high quality in your work skill that they've made you basically the highest paid team player or maybe the highest job position, but you definitely would have to go back to school to attain anything more up in the scale. So you're definitely in a really good place in your job. There was some type of a conflict, this 2 of water that I have. You definitely were dealing with some type of a conflict, maybe just like in the past here recently, but right as of now, the conflict, you're working on forgiveness. Now I'm going to find out what you might have had a conflict about. And it's just a relationship grows quite a bit closer if you're willing to find that forgiveness, if you're willing to put in that work. And it's looking like Pisces, you're good because you're going to be able to put in that work because you know how to do that. Yeah. And you definitely have already discussed this with your other person. So there was definitely 2 or more people having a conversation about the forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So we're going to find out a little bit more and find some sort of an outcome here. Okay, so you had some sort of a timing issue. You had some sort of a pause in the relationship because of a timing issue. So there was some sort of a pause, and this could even mean because you were working your ass off. You know, the little lady or the old man had to stay at home and deal with the kids while you were out progressing and working up the ladder. But basically, there's a silver lining to this. You are in a place of pause in this, but you guys have gotten to a place where you're like finding that positive resolution, because forgiveness is just very much in your household apparently, because this is just all a very positive reading. We're going to find our outcome. So you're looking for more playful approach at this point. So you're just trying to find attention, Pisces, whomever this card reading goes to, whoever hears this and this resonates for them and this is something that they needed to hear. We're finding an outcome and finding not even a solution to what it is here, but we're going to find an intention to get into a, try to get more into the feminine energy of things, maybe finding more of that divine instead of just this masculine. So you're trying to find more of a playful approach, and you might be adding that in because of the relationship conflict. So that would make even more sense. Okay. Perfect way to take care of the situation is to reclaim your power. So when you reclaim your power, when we have unknown feelings, we have deep emotions, we have all the past life influences, when we have all these things happening to us, sometimes they get away with us. Sometimes, they hide away in different areas of the mind or the heart or wherever. But you have you have this power of intellect, you have a power of control and instinct, but it's basically implying that when you put all of these unknown feelings or all of these deep buried thoughts and feelings inside or try to hide it somewhere, we are not able to actually fulfill in reclaiming our power. So you need to really find yourself into your deeper emotions, and not just the surface shit, not just just like go deep, like where the shit where you just don't want to go. go there so that you can reclaim your power, so you can find a place of dancing within your life. I mean, playfulness, just like you were talking about in this recent card. It's definitely going to bring you into a circle of eternal joy, because that is your outcome card. You are going to find yourself in a place, and that is that timelessness, that dancing in life, that childlikeness. If that's where we're headed and that's where you want to go, that's where the cards pulled it. But again, you have to find these deep emotions. You have to deal with those things so that you can maintain in control, so that you can summons and keep that intellect and that intuition, and make sure to find that power over all of this difficulty. That is reclaiming that power. Reclaiming the power, honey. Honey, honey, honey. All right, Pisces. So your intention is beautiful. I hope that helped. If you got this reading, if this was your story, if this is something that is deeply resonating for you, I hope that you can pull as far as an intention, at least. If anything, I know that I feel better about that, delivering that reading to you. Okay. I have time for one more, but it's going to be a little bit quicker. Okay. This is something to do with love, for sure. Let's figure it out. But we're going to find out our sign or our element. Okay. All right. So we're dealing with Sagittarius. It's definitely a Sagittarius. Okay. Let's figure this out. This Sagittarius is not quite in the right place. This Sagittarius is somebody who has just not been feeling quite themselves. They're usually pretty in it, pretty good about, feeling their intuition, feeling the energy around them, feeling into the universe, and just being connected to all humans. This Sagittarius is just not feeling the vibe right now. They're just not in that positive place. And that usually has something to do with somebody else. We're going to find out. Okay, so the issue of the evening or of the day or of the moment, wherever you are, whatever time it is for you. Okay, so this Sagittarius is dealing with some adjustments. So there's a lot of looking back for the Sagittarius. There's a lot of looking in the past, and not a whole lot of looking forward into the future or even in the present moment. So moving forward, super important, but so is being very present. And it just feels as if you're not quite in that place. It's almost as if you're kind of like looking back and wondering about, past issues or past indiscretions or just in the past in general. And it makes you really sad, and you're nostalgic, and you're just staying right there, and you don't want to go, and you don't want to move forward, but you can't stay here. You got to go somewhere. So we're going to figure out a little bit more here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there is an indication of a water sign, somebody that you deeply, deeply fell in love with. So Sagittarius, you were very much in a place that you were falling in love. You were in a relationship. You were progressing with spiritual growth, whether you knew this or not. And you know that you have enhanced intuition. You know that you're aware of things. So this is definitely somebody who carries a divine masculine heavily. So it might not be somebody who's like soft or intuitively, if you're around them, you wouldn't feel like, oh, let's go pick flowers. Just like somebody like, let's go jump in the dirt. You had some type of an agreement with this individual. Almost as if maybe you married this individual. And within this relationship, it is looking very much like somebody felt weighed down. I'm feeling like there was some chains in the situation. Maybe somebody went to jail. I'm not quite sure. Maybe chains, shackles, anchoring. It makes me feel like you're trying to keep something down or away. Okay. So yeah, you guys are not together because they are indicating, and you're already aware of this. This is something they've already told you, but every time, you know, they're wandering around, so many things are actually speaking to them, and it makes them think of you. So they're thinking of you whenever they're looking at something, anything, any materials, any person, feeling any emotions. And something they want me to indicate to you is that they are speaking through music notes, through the stereo, through your DVD, CDs, through MTV, VH1, I don't know. They are speaking through you, to you, through the music. And they do also want me to state that they've seen you with somebody, and that this is why they're in a place where they're wandering around thinking about you, because you put them in that place. So the anchors, the weighing of things down, the chains, that's all an indication of, you know, feeling the grips of marriage, feeling the grips of a relationship. And in this case, Sagittarius, you, or maybe even this water sign, it could even be in reverse if that resonates for you. Maybe you're a water sign who was with a Sagittarius. I'm not quite sure, but if it resonates with you, please run with that one. But this storyline is very much indicating that Sagittarius, you were the one who lost your shit. You lost it in the grips of this relationship. You canceled everything. You must have had an affair. You must have been walking around with somebody, or, you know, kissing someone, hugging someone, being around somebody, even talking to somebody is an affair to many. However, this speaks to you, but that when they seen you with this individual, and that doesn't even mean that they seen you, they just know that you were with them. They know that there was no going back with you because of the situation. They said that they couldn't do it. They left. And I'm not quite sure if you even know that, but now you know that. If you don't know that, or if you do know that, then this reading is definitely for you. All right. Okay. Well, that feels much better. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Some intuition, some messages to y'all. Make sure to go check out all of those social media links in the description. Go check those out and share, like, and follow. And if you would, please go subscribe to Hangman Tarot so that you can come back for all your future tarot readings. And when you subscribe, make sure you click that bell so that you can get all notifications about any readings, any lives, and you won't miss a darn thing, okay? All right, so I will see you soon. Have a good day.